Hey guys, Stealth here, and welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon, Ashen Shadows, Pearl of the Orient. It's episode 2, and in case you missed episode 1, let me catch you up. Episode 1, I killed off the battle groups, you can still see the wrecks over here in Shenzhen, that were bothering me in the new territories. They rolled in with 214 tanks, they rolled out with about 78, I think, and now there are no tanks left. This is a mechanic that you can use where if the enemy battle groups are on the run, like this one, and the enemy has no further resupply units, further command units to secure the positions of the sector where they retreated to, and then you attack with just something as easy as a helicopter group, then they stand no chance. So that's what I did, and that wiped out all the tanks. And I'm planning to do the same thing here in the North District. Now the North District doesn't have units which are as good as the Challenger 2s, the clips that I was using. They still have a lot of armor. The ones that I'm concerned about are the ZTZ-99As. These have a lot of firepower, but also an active protection system, so they can defend themselves against oncoming missiles. The ZTZ-99 also has this system, but is a little bit less devastating, as it only has 22 AP versus 24. Interestingly, it does come with more frontal armor. Now, my plan for defense is... let's say in the in the works, in building, I have 22 AP. These have 10 frontal armor, 22 and 21. So ideally I'd not hit them in the frontal armor, but in the side armor. That would be ideal, because then I'd only have 10 points to worry about, or 9, or even less. But then again, these 44 are not that impressive. The PLZ-07 is a long-range howitzer, not a mortar. And the PGZ-80s are long-range anti-air weapons. Aside from that, they also have a little bit of recon, not too many, but the ZBL-08 need to be taken serious. They're very, very good vehicles. They're so well-rounded. The only thing that they can't do is swim, but aside from that, they have decent portions of armor for a recon unit. They are very fast off-road, medium stealth, very good optics. Not fun to encounter these things up close. Now what I have to use are the Challenger 2s. I don't have too many of those, just 12. The Challenger 1 Mark 1s have 19 frontal armor, which means that all of these tanks, with the exception of the 59s, will be able to go through. So that's half their tank force that can penetrate the armor on the Challenger 1. The Chieftains are completely outdated. The only thing that they have going for them is the CICS Light, which is an APS. This allows them to at least survive anti-tank missiles, but not much more than that. Aside from that, I have a couple of vehicles which might be able to help me out. Most of my firepower is going to have to come from aerial units. Things along the lines of the GR4, the Tornado. These have 9 anti-tank weapons. I have 4 of these planes. I don't think that I can snipe one tank per missile, because they usually just fire them in sets of 2. But that's perfectly fine, because if I can then snipe out the high-value tanks, starting with the 99As, I can then work on the 99s and finish off the 59s. I also will need an air-to-air presence, and for that I have either the Tornado F3s or the F-35B Marines, because these guys come with their own air force. The ones that I'm concerned about are these, the J-10Bs. The J-10Bs have 8 heat bombs, so that's cluster bombs. I don't want to see any of these drop on top of my tanks, because while they do have a decent portion of frontal armor, top armor of 6, it's just not going to be enough. As for AA, I'm going to have to rely on planes or Coldstream Guards, but with a range of 2450, I'm not really holding my breath on whether these guys can take out any airplanes. So it's going to have to come in from my aircraft. Battle-wise, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to push, at least not initially. So I'm going to let these guys come across the bridges and hope that they clutter up these bridges so badly that the enemy armor is going to be blocking the bridge by itself. They usually charge across this one and that one, and eventually also the bridge in Delta. Now the bridge in Delta might give me an option. If I'm able to shoot these things in the side, that's going to require quite a bit of maneuver warfare. And this is an approach that I have not actually tried so far. So I'm going to have a couple of Challenger 2 sitting over here. And with their long-range firepower, I hope that these can be shot in the side as they're coming over the bridge. They will get their own reconnaissance vehicle, a scimitar, and as for command units, I don't have too many. It is a high-value sector, though, so I'm going to hold on to it as long as I can. Sen 1 is going to be the main operation. This is where I ideally have these guys come close to the town, where my infantry, notably the Fusiliers, are going to have to try and hold them off at very short range, 630. It's not an ideal solution, and again, they need to be very, very close. But if the AI gets stupid and gets them this close, then they should be able to quickly take out a unit. Should. As for aircraft, let's go for 2 Brimstones. Or sorry, 2 Harriers. A Sultan over here. Again, quick on the evac if I so need to. There is an alternative, but it is extraordinarily risky. It would entail also capturing the new territories, sending in a CV from over here to there, and that could work if I'd have some sort of unit which could smoke this position, but I don't. So a push across here is going to be very difficult. Unfortunately, I also have no recon infantry, so I'm going to try and get a scimitar close. Actually, no, let's make it a bushcat because it has 14 AP, and this thing only has an autocannon. Yeah. I'm going to start this thing deep in the tree lines, try to move around all the way over there, and try to get eyes on their CV on Yantian. Now, I can't afford too much in the form of armor, and that sucks. Because I would really like more firepower, but I cannot afford it. That's why I have both these territories captured. That should give me a decent portion of income for the start of the battle. So offload. And well, there we go. We have a plus 16. Oh shit. I need more reconnaissance here. I have no AA to speak of. I'm going to go with the, where is it? The F-35B Marine. And hope that these things actually hit stuff. Don't give your position away until otherwise directed. Warrior Wimps. They have a good autocannon. I might need them to make a charge at some point. Let's go with the bushcat on this end. This is going to be tricky. I have 2 C... Oh, shit. Yep, didn't see that. I have 2 CVs in the same sector. No long... Oh, sorry, I do have mortars. I completely overlooked those because they're in the vehicle tab. I'm so used to those things being in the support tab that I didn't even think to look in the vehicle tab. But that's what Ashen Shadows does. Moves some stuff around. It moves the vehicles, or it moves the mortars to the vehicle tab. Contact. Kill. 35? What were you exactly? Recon vehicle. Okay. Interesting. So where's the rest of them? Where is all that armor? This might be the start of it. Yep, that's definitely armor. Value? 14. I cannot even find out where that AA is coming from. Here. It's pretty bad news for the tornadoes. Cheap stuff. Contacts right? Shit, this is the expensive shit. Okay, we're gonna need the aircraft over here. The last... No, sorry, not the last. I have plenty of those things. Get the ZTZ-99s. Now we're gonna shoot them in the sides. If this works. Oh, I called it an F3. That is entirely the wrong aircraft. Boom, that's one. Don't I have any 4s? No, I don't. Fine. HE bombs are fun as well. Challengers, closer please. Closer, closer, closer. Be fast. There you go, that's one. This should stun them long enough for the challengers to get the kill shots. You can leave. That's another APS. That's another tank dead. Come on. Getting dangerously close to this CV here. Oh, hello. That's an unexpected position. But if I can take out those AA guns, that would help. Looks like we got incoming arty. Yep, that's where the challengers were last spotted. Don't give your position away. Nudge into the other sector for points. You mean that one? Tricky. But I really want to know where the rest of these tanks are. Here they are. Uh-oh. Those things better still be panicked. I don't have too much that can help me out here. Ah, shit. He got the first shot off. Come on, Challenger. I might be able to stun it for you. What the shit was that?
Someone need a guardian angel?
Uh-oh. Here's another charge. ZTZ 99s.
Welcome you aboard. Need some extra eyes, sir?
Can you kill that? Got one. One's a start. Lost a warrior over there.
Someone need a guardian angel?
And once again, seeing AA go up against me. Origin point somewhere here. Yep, definitely over there. Nice.
Where do you need us, sir?
As of right now, this Challenger's still alive, and I'm not sure if the enemy tank still is. Good work. That's another good kill. I need another 400 meters. That's the AA guns. They're coming in rather close. Rather close. You really want to try this? I don't mind. Happy to. Bye. One tank less.
Someone need a guardian angel?
What you got there? Is that the AA guns? It's not a kill.
New orders, sir.
I'm not too sure what that is yet. Let's drop these guys off. Ooh, I could really use an aircraft right about now. I know I don't use quad stacks, but I just need to call them in fast, and I'll split them out as they get here. I don't want them getting cluster bombed, that's for sure.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his
Fusiliers, have some fun. Decent damage, but you can do better. But I am getting their attention. Shit. Getting a bit too much attention. Challies, there you are. We're going to be working in several smaller groups. I want 2 of you guys splitting yourselves up on that side, and 2 over here. Ah. Fusiliers are doing their own thing. Don't need to be microed. Come on. No, building the building area. Come on. Not enough. That's enough. Okay, how many of these units do they still have left, I wonder?
At the ready, sir.
Because they are definitely starting to hurt. There goes my bush cat. Good side shot. Good damage. Here comes the scrap tanks. No. 2 and 2. Nice. Lots of scrap tanks. Ouch.
What are your orders, sir?
Challies, got a job for you.
Spit it out, man.
Ooh.
Spit it out, man.
This is one of those moments that I regret holding or not having a cluster bomber.
Yes, sir.
Range is too close. Swarm tactics.
Spit it out, man.
Just send enough shit down range, and at some point it's gonna get so close that it might actually be damaging.
Are you talking to me?
Look at that. But they are starting to get a little bit obstructed after all these recon vehicles died. What you got here? That might be a recon vehicle. Oh yeah, and a good one as well. Yeah, it's a ZBL-08.
On your orders. Recce ready, sir.
Right, so far this whole flood tactic didn't quite work out. For them.
Yes, sir.
Nice missile you got there. Shame if it hit anything.
We're on the move.
Okay. So let's get the recon back in.
Ready, sir.
These are annoying.
On your orders.
I have the Molyutka. I have APS. So I think I'll live for the moment. If the warriors actually want to get the road. What you got there? Oh. You guys take that out. You're gonna move across the bridge.
Are you talking to me?
Contact. That was rather inaccurate.
Yes, sir. Spit it out, man.
Time to start pushing back. I want this CV to take up position over here.
On your orders, sir.
Oh, there's something leaving the area. Oh, a command unit no less.
Leaders, sir.
That's a very important target. Guys,
At the ready, sir.
be careful as you cross that bridge.
Who's a passenger?
They capped it again.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
Where's your CV?
Sneaking in.
That's mortars.
We've been engaged.
Please angle towards the front. You want to keep that Challenger intact?
Get out of my way.
There it is. Gotcha. I lost a warrior over that, but I can live with that if that changes or if that trades the CV. This thing is getting hurt. I know they're only Challenger 1 Mark 1s, but they should be able to survive. Look at these guys scatter.
Spotted something?
Bushcat living up to his name, all of a sudden crawling out of the bush. Unfortunately, so are the ZTZ 99s.
At the ready, sir.
I wasn't expecting that they had that many left. Now, let's bring a Command Challenger 2 forward and the rest of my armor. I know I said that the Chieftain Mark 12s were a waste of units, or a waste of points, but that's not entirely accurate if I'm only dealing with the cheaper material. Because a Challenger can a Chieftain can very easily take on a ZTZ 59-2A.
Are you talking to me?
These things are getting on my nerves. Can we get a paveway or two on here? Just to stun them and get my tanks a little bit more time to adjust? They spotted us. Yeah, you bet. You're engaged in a tank-to-tank battle. What you think was gonna happen? Ooh. And we're gone. That's the command tank. That was a... No, that was not a command tank for 25 points. That's better.
Where do you need us, son?
Also, I'm flying in or driving in blind. I got no logistics or no recon on this end. Don't do that. Oh crap. Bushcat got the better of me there. Command tank. And another command vehicle right behind him.
The sky is ours.
Oh, this Bushcat does have some fuel. But it's a bit tricky if it's going to survive that. You need to fall back. You do. Oh, look. Look, look, look. There you go. That's a very dead command tank. Want you to fall back, I want you to push forward. We need that command tank. Speaking of command tanks, if I capture all the sectors, the whole battle group instantly gets destroyed. So, actually, ideally, I'd not even destroy them. I just sit here and wait for the command tank to drive in. Cap all sectors, exactly.
Spit it out, man.
Okay, so we are not moving along with all the chieftains. Chieftains hold. Look at how many I had on the map.
Do you have something for me?
I just hope that command tank doesn't come and pick a fight with me. If he does, then I'm either going to have to be forced to withdraw, or find a way to neutralize it without actually killing it. So I might need to smoke up my own tanks and use that as a way of neutralizing it. For now, the challengers are just having target practice, which is fine. Come on, Charlie. You just need to get over here. That is all. Come on, buddy. Oh, really? Just as my tank was arriving, they decided that they wanted to capture it too. Right. There we go. If you put a CV in there, then generally that is a way that the AI gets panicked and moves away. So there we go. Tank regiment and independent tank battalion has been destroyed. Once again, not a single aircraft was brought out. I think that they just don't really know how to use those. Losses. 249. 1 Challenger 2, 2 Warrior Wimps, and 2 Bushcats. Trading that for 2 whole battle groups is a very good trade. Gotcha. Now, time to make the jump into Yantian with this helicopter group. It doesn't have a command unit in it, but it does just walk, or rather fly into the sector because there's nobody there. And that gives me another 10 political points, so I can bring in more reinforcements. Not that I really need it at this point in the campaign, but I'll take whatever I can get. The other units that I haven't moved this turn, I'm just going to keep here for now. I first need these battle groups away, so that I can deal with the Marine Regiment. I think that concludes this turn, doesn't it? Yeah, let's end the turn. First Anzac are now operational. Well, by the time that they get here, there might not be too much left of the Chinese forces. Defend Lantau Island. Yeah, I already have this ship over here, so they're not likely to get into Lantau. Besides, even if they want to, Lantau has to be captured all the way from Naval Sector Gulf. The alternative would be an airborne regiment, but by the time that those guys get here, I'm going to have another land group over there. Let's see, the question is who can we park there? Who can do well against other units? Mostly air power. 2 NASAMs. Yeah, I think 2 NASAMs is not quite going to cut it. Is it going to have to be the expensive Patricia group? Starstreaks, Canadian Airborne, Recon. Nope. There is an NTR company here somewhere. Yeah, Air Defense Company. Sky Guards, Rapiers, Sky Sabers. You're going back. And you're going to be joined by, I think, these. This is another good NTR group. Because at the moment they don't have a CV. And I really don't want to send the Challengers back. So it's going to have to be the Royal Hong Kong Regiment. What are you using for ships? 6 Noxes, 10 Hubei. Ooh. I have the Type 26. My anti-ship range is 9.6. At best. And yours is 9.1, I think. Yeah, 9.1. And 8.7. Fun. Which naval battle do I want to do first? Because these guys are not going to be an imminent threat, but these are. They're already here. So I want these guys to be taken out. And for that I'm going to need a naval or a battle group. CF-18 ASUW, anti-surface warfare. Harpoons. 8 Noxes, 6 Hubei, bunch of Shantus and a Muna. I would like to capture a Muna. If just for the memes. Naval Sector Lima. Okay. They only have 1 sector, I have everything else. I do have enough command ships to hold on to everything. The question is, where do we deploy? I think Sai Kung could work. But I also have my Hornets. These are the ideal units to kill. Kill 8 Noxes and you win the battle, because they lose command ships. You destroy the battle group. The big question is, what am I going to use to do that? Oh, I didn't check what sort of anti-air range they have, because if their anti-air range is lacking, then even the GR4s might be handy. I don't need this sector, what am I doing? This is an Indy, right? Yeah. Oh, line of sight's dreadful from Sai Kung. From over here it's slightly better. I think Naval Sector November might be a good starting point after all. 4 Type 26s. All my CF-18 or CF-18s. These have exceptional sea optics. The Indies. Oh, these things are also armed with air-to-air. Interesting. Those are good air-to-air missiles as well. Okay, we're also going to throw in the Indies. And I might be able to use the Skjolds, but I first want to see where they're coming from.
Redeploying there as fast as possible.
Oh, well, yeah, you're right.
Someone need a
Okay. That's the Muna. That's the thing I need to capture.
need a guardian angel.
Amigo, welcome to the stream. Glad you're finally able to capture one. Or capture? Sorry, I'm so used to capturing Munas that I think I need to capture streams as well. No, you catch a stream and you capture a logistics unit.
Captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
This might knock out 1 Nox if I get lucky. And I do. Good kill.
I sharpen myself already, sir. What's the plan?
What's your anti-air range? 2800 versus Helos. And mine is 4 kilometers. I see some options over here. I just need to make sure that these guys have a place to land. Maybe here. Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Air power, I think.
Okay.
That was potentially an aircraft that flew by. Now, the F-35Bs are very good stealth aircraft. So I'm going to rely on that for them to just do air patrols without being challenged. That's the Muna. Those are the Shantu.
If you say so, sir.
If you say so, sir. Oh, here are the Shan... No, here are the... Hubei? It's hard to make out with this profile. They're so close together that they're an interesting target. Look at this Nox just taking damage. Not giving a shit. Okay. Didn't do anything to defend himself.
I'll report to you when I'm there.
What are you launching at? That's a bit much, boys. Uh-oh.
I starved myself already, sir.
Goodbye, Type 26s. It's been fun. These must be the Hubei. Their anti-helicopter range is even worse. But they are pretty good at dealing with other stuff. So let's see if the HGM aircraft have any sort of effect on them. Now would be a good time to fire, Tornado. Oh, damn.
The captain and his crew.
Fly around. Let me go check. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, crap. Not good.
Captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Where's my aircraft? Here. Panthers are probably... No, they're only half out of missiles. That's quite a bit of firepower that those things carry. Don't get too close. We're not going to be around for much longer. Go on. Go on. There you go. These things... Oh, shit! These things have a use after all. Are these the Shant... No, the Hubei. Yes. No. There's the Shantus again. I thought they had a ton of those Hubei. Where are they? Should have called on the other ones as well. There goes my ND. I heavily damaged one of the Noxes. It's not enough. Got a mortally wounded Type 26 here. And currently all my anti-ship units, or all my capital ships, are deployed. So if I lose... Oh shit! If I lose my anti-ship units... It's not quite GG, but not far off. Goodbye. Oh, he survived? Not by a whole lot. I need to call in my skills. I should have done that a long time ago. Just bring in whatever you can. I need to keep this as one death ball. The other Independence has to survive because it's the only communication line that I have to the outside world. Good kill. Good kill. Let's see if I can do that again. Oh shit. The 1 second that I don't have an aircraft in, they immediately go after it. There you go, that's another Nox down. Apparently they still have control over this sector, so there's still another Nox down there. Come on. I'm not so sure the Skjold killed itself. I think that it might have been a Nox firing back at the Skjold. But yeah, Skjolds generally have a very good track record of actually suiciding. That's why I generally use these without weapons. Or at least without those Kongsbergs. Because they are a little too trigger happy. And it happens too often that they just detonate in their tubes. Where is that Muna? Show me that Muna. I'm not going to resupply these things, I just want them to start scouting. Because by my estimate, there's 1 Nox left. And I can take care of that. Hello! Hello, hello, where are you going? Yeah, right.
It's an honor to serve under your command.
This is now a privateer. We're gonna capture that Muna.
I'll report to you when I'm there.
Come on. Don't go to shallow waters, that's where my ship can't follow you. Don't do any Black Pearl shit where you sail the ship ashore. I don't like that. Go get him. There's the last command ship. Come on, Bray. Bray.
If you say so, sir.
Rudder right. Make starboard turn. What's this? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get over here.
Redeploying there as fast as possible.
Come on, dude. Come on. We're gonna get it. Guns are pointing somewhere out at the sky. The the missile launcher is somewhere out in the port bow. You know what's gonna happen. Prep the boarding teams. Because we're bringing in the big fish. This is a 15,000 supply ship. And it's now mine. Thank you very much for sailing with the British Navy. Gotcha. Need to impress it with the big cannon. Yeah, the big cannon was pointing the wrong way. Maybe I should have fired a couple of shells across the bow. There is another one. Oh, this is an interesting puzzle. How do I get rid of Nox without killing it? And then capturing the Muna. I think that is not doable. Because this thing can still fire back at me with a range of 4.9 or 8 anti-ship missiles. No, I don't want to risk my navy. Sorry, Muna. Much as I would like it, I don't think it's going to work out. There you go. That should be the end of the Chinese Navy. The Naval Attack Squadron has been destroyed, and we are now the proud owners of a new Muna. Or, well, maybe slightly used Muna, but at least it's ours. Very nice. Good, that's the battle group destroyed. Next is going to be the Marines. But I'm going to save that for the next episode, episode 3. For now, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are so far on the campaign. How are you getting along with your Ashen Shadows campaigns? What are you playing currently? Are you also doing the Second Korean War like I did, or are you looking forward to another campaign? Let me know down below in the comments. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for now, and I'll see you soon for more videos.